What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Alex Thomas, live on the set of Family Time, and you're watching Black Tree TV. Yes, sir.
All right, Black Tree TV, on the set with Funny Man, and this is actually like your Instagram name, Funny Man Alex Thomas, right?
Man, how you know my Instagram?
You following you, watching your crazy photos and stuff you be putting up, man.
Hey, man, you know what? You got to document your life. You know what's crazy? When Instagram first came out, I was like, oh, they shouldn't have let me get on this. I've been doing this for 20 years, and it wasn't called Instagram. I was just, can you cuss on this?
Yeah, you can cuss on it.
I was just a nigga with a camera.
Real quick, did black people invent the memes? I know that we invented a lot of stuff, the light bulb, whatever, but did we invent the memes? Because, I mean, we definitely ran with it.
I think it was a nigga named Lotdale Jackson. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know who invented it. I just think we perfected it. You know what I mean? And especially us as comics. Oh, my God. I do that in my sleep. You know what's funny to me? You can't really claim them. I'll come up with some shit that I know I was first, and I'll see like superstars take it, put it on their page. It's almost like, you know, thanks for giving me props on my jokes. You know what I mean? It's funny because memes have made anybody and everybody think they could be a comedian now, where we really do this. So it's no big deal to us.
I mean, it's some like Instagram comedians. I can't think of this guy. It'll be
I have a whole new joke about what you just said, and I'm not gonna get completely into it. All I'm gonna say, in no type of hating way, this is, how do you say the name of it again?
Black Tree TV.
Black Tree TV, let me tell you like this. Just because you're funny for 6 to 15 seconds does not make you a comedian. Anybody can trip and fall over 6 to 15 seconds of comedy. And I'm starting to see it now because I'm starting to see these cats, and I'm not gonna mention names, and they got hundreds of followers, and then what happens is they call themselves comedians and they get on a live TV or live like stand-up show. These cats have about 6 to 15 seconds of material. Imagine me, I'm a headliner. I got to do an hour every night, every city, 46 cities a year. I can't get up there and tell 15 seconds of jokes and think the promoter's still going to pay me.
They won't pay you for 15? They won't prorate it?
I wish they pay me in weed. They probably pay me in weed. But no, it's a bit. No, exactly. You know what I'm saying? But I don't knock the Instagram and the social media world. It's just provided another lane. You know what I mean? But when I say that, it still doesn't make you a comedian. Still, this is a craft. You know, like I see guys, just because you caught a ball on Instagram, just because you're a mama driveway shooting free throws, you can't say hashtag ready for the league. Yeah. No, you're not. You're in your mother's driveway shooting free throws. You can't knock these dudes that work their whole lives at this craft to get to that highest level, and you made 10 in a row on Instagram. Not knocking the dude that does it, just you got to be able to respect the people that worked hard to do what they do.
Well, I think they respected what you do, because I don't see any of the 15-second Instagram people on the set of Family Time.
You hit, hey man, and I'm having a ball. This is a great show. Family Time, my boy Bentley Kyle Evans, who I've known for several years. He's one of the people that put me on Martin. He's one of the people that put me on the Jamie Foxx show. So I'm a veteran now. I'm looking at over 20 years in this business. So I saw what they were doing over here. It's a great script. It's a great crew. It's like a big family reunion. And it's funny, and that's the most important thing. It's funny. I'm all about it.
Isn't it amazing how successful people like Bentley Kyle Evans could be and still be kind of like under the radar for like a lot of?
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's Hollywood. You know, we're in this giant globe of Hollywood. I always say, Hollywood is small. Black Hollywood is 2 blocks. Like we all know each other. It's funny when I come to this set. I'm seeing people from 10 to 15 shows I've done over the years, whether it's craft services, whether it's hair, makeup, or wardrobe, or these camera guys. It's like there's only so many jobs for us. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, but it's the truth, and Bentley knows this too. If Bentley was white, he'd be Gary Marshall by now. You know, he'd be Lauren Michaels, these guys, you know what I mean? It's just not an even playing field. But in our world, he's as big as it gets. Because Martin and the Jamie Foxx show were 2 of the biggest shows in our world. Find me a black person on this planet that's between 20 and 40 that don't know about the Jamie Foxx show or Martin. You know what I mean? So big ups to Bentley, and for the fact that he's still in the game and still relevant and still doing it. I pride myself off of people like that. People like Snoop Dogg, people like Bentley, who had hits 15 years ago, 5 years ago, and to this day. It's all about staying relevant. That's why I stay on stage. It keeps me sharp.
Let's talk a little about this episode because you're playing the FBI, the Interpol agent, and the swinger. So, my first question: this is L.A.
That's what I am, an Interpol swinger. First of all, how about I just found out what an Interpol was today? I'm not even gonna lie. I am one of those type of black folks. I ain't never been in the backseat of a police car, and I'm from South Central LA. It just ain't happened. I've heard of the FBI. How did I do that? Hang around white people. Oh. You know. No, but I've heard of FBI. I've heard CIA. I had to, when I got the script today, I found out what Interpol was. I didn't know. I just figured they above the law.
When you bootleg movies overseas, that's who come get you the Interpol.
Thank you for putting that even more in perspective. But yeah, I'm a Interpol/swinger on this episode, which is very fun. You know, I've never played a cop or police officer. I've never had a badge in my hand. So,
do you have any swinger experience that you had to do to get into character?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I was a swinger before I got married. I swung from trees, swung from different types of chicks worldwide. They swung off me. Yeah, you know what I mean? So you learn a lot. I had to swing to be able to do my thing. You feel me? You know, I'm a poet and I don't know it, you know. But I don't even get too much swinger action here. It's more dialogue. But I told Bentley he needs to write that in the script. So I can really, I do end up in a jacuzzi though.
Oh, okay. All right. Some people are gonna like to see that. I'm gonna go like to the bathroom break when you go to the jacuzzi on the show, but I'm gonna be watching Unbounce TV. So before we go, are we gonna see any stand-up shows from you? Can you catch your touring soon? What's going on?
So I have my own podcast, one of the big podcasts, one of the biggest podcasts in America on Play.it. Okay. They're running commercials all throughout the NBA playoffs, Super Bowl, everything. The name of my show is The Funny Don't Stop. Hashtag The Funny Don't Stop with Alex Thomas. And it's just me and all my celebrities, superstar friends. I'm sitting down with them for an hour, talking shit, finding out things about them that, you know, you're going to hear about some things about Ray J that you didn't know. You're going to find out some things about Bill Bellamy that you didn't know. You're going to find out things about John Lovitz. And then just a bunch of my star friends, we sit down and it's my show and I can do anything I want to do. So they got to check out my podcast, The Funny Don't Stop. It's on Spotify and also Play.it. Okay. And of course my Instagram, poppin'. Y'all gotta check that thing out, cause
Funny Man Alex Thomas. He gonna have something, something funny on it.
Absolutely, Funny Man Alex Thomas, and I'm a daddy now, so I just had my first daughter with my wife Friday. I'm very happy. You know.
Your first daughter with your wife.
I know that did come off weird. Huh? Let's clarify that, Brazy. If you see this, don't pop me in my head. My first time ever being married, her first time ever being married, my first child, her first child. Oh, okay. So it's together, and we didn't waste no time. Right. 9 months pregnant, 9 months later, and 9 months married. Baby came 9 months later.
Oh, okay. The first is running concurrent.
Bro, she got pregnant that night.
Oh, okay.
We didn't waste no time. We celebrated our night when we got married. You know what I mean? So
obviously. All right. So there you go, Funny Man Alex Thomas. Catch him on Bounce TV's Family Time. You will enjoy it. Thanks for taking the time, brother.
Sir, thank you, man. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
All right.